crafty friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here for today's craft, which is Junk Journal, or this video's craft, Junk Journal July 2024. And I am on, we are making progress here, 21 Colors, 22 Timeless, and 23 Tippin'. So I'm going to make a colorful Timeless Tippin' today. And we're going to check those 3 days off. There we go. Look, that's all we have left of July. Crazy, right? Summer is going. So I'm going to turn over to the pages I'm working on today. Right here. Oh, I took my bookmark out. Anyway, colorful timeless tippin', was that it? All right. Yeah, this is getting, this journal is getting quite chunky. I have to look for something a little bit I can hold. There we go. So what I have my bits basket. If you haven't seen any of these videos before, I'm trying to use up some of the things in what I call my bits basket, and this is where I've thrown things that didn't really have a place. Like I didn't want to put them, I don't know, I just didn't know where to put them. They're kind of odd things, and so they're in here. So I'm trying to use that up. I've got a scrap here that was from something, and I've got a, my main thing is going to be this magazine, and I have a scrap from the calendar page we used in the last spread of for this collab. So yeah, this is hosted by Meg at Meg Journals, and she's in collaboration with Get Messy Art. It's a July collab where anyone's welcome to participate. It's not too late. I think you could even start in August if you want, just to have some fun. Why not? So this is my magazine I'm using for my background. This Ideals magazine. I used it in a couple other, or at least one other of the days for the prompts. And so this is a vintage one, Ideals Friendship. And I found in the back here two things that seemed really timeless. So these children here are running through an evening sky, or under an evening sky, through the grass field here over some hills, and they're chasing lightning bugs. I thought that was very timeless. I mean, if you think about it, kids have been doing that for who knows, way back till the beginning of time, right? If you live in a place that has lightning bugs, I'm sure kids have always chased lightning bugs. So I thought that was pretty timeless. But then thinking about color, I went over and I found this one too, and I thought maybe this would be better for color, because this only has really kind of like 3 colors plus the poems here, and this one has the colors of fall or autumn here. And I thought, well, that's also timeless, because really a picture like this could be from 200 years ago, or it could be from right now, right? I mean, the colors always come and go in the fall, right? So anyway, that's my timeless, the fall colors, and that's my color, you know, the fall colors. And then we're going to make a tip-in out of this, or a couple of tip-ins, because I'm doing a 2-page spread. So let me see if I can get this out of here. I might need to grab my, I have it here, but let me see if I can tear it, or do I need to, I don't want to tear too much of it off by mistake, so I have an X-Acto knife in here, right here. It's my little box I keep on my desk with all my assorted little things I usually like to have right at my fingertips. But yeah, let me just cut this out nicely here, like I should, probably, instead of tearing it, because it could go like right across there, and I don't want that. There we go. Oh, that did work really well. Look at that. Except for that little part right there, and I probably won't even need that. Okay, let's put this to the side. There's some other pictures in there I could use if I need them, but we're gonna put this across these 2 pages. But it's let me look at this again, because there's some pictures of right here of kids that I might want to use also in here. Those might be my tip-ins. I think that was, you know, I mean, I could look through here and find some more. There's a lot of good pictures in this one. So, or you could even have a little poem as a tip-in, or just whatever you want, a tag or a envelope. you know, tip-ins can be anything you can tip in, right? Any which, and they can tip in any direction. They can flip up, they can flip out, they can flip in. You know, that's a tip in to me, something that flips out or flips in some way out from the page. So, yeah, let's get this going. So I think I want to kind of match this to the page. And I want it to cover the whole thing. So we're going to make a little collage of this page here and just make it fit over those two pages. Let me get my ruler and tear this off. This is the size of the height, it looks like. Let me hold it all the way down here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I hope everyone's having a good day. Let's see which way. This is my tear side. This is just a regular wooden ruler, and it has a flatter side on this side. So this is the side I tear on. The other side has ridges. So that, if you want like a jagged edge, you could use that side. But I kind of like a. Usually, if I tear, even when I tear it, I like a smooth edge. So, but I have used that other side by mistake, and I was like, oh. Okay, I guess I'm going to have a jagged edge today. Or you can then cut it off if you wanted to. Okay, so this is going to be glued down. Let's see, maybe I'll glue it down in the middle and then fill in the sides. That could be a cool thing. And that could be where my tip-in goes, so that could still be covered up with the tip-in. Yep, it's coming together. My brain's working now, I think. So, let's see, I really only need... probably, because this is, we're gluing down paper on paper. I like to tuck it right in the middle there like that. I think it helps the pages to turn better. Plus, I think it looks really cool. So let's get some art glitter glue out going here. And we will glue this down and go from there. So yeah, I'm trying to do these pretty quick. Oh yeah, let me see what time it is. I've probably been talking for 5 minutes already. So I'll try to have it done in 15 more minutes. How about that? I haven't been able to get, I don't think I've done any under 20 minutes, but maybe when I'm paying attention from the beginning at the top of the time, maybe I'll try tomorrow or the next one to get it done in 15 minutes. Let me put some glue right on this fold here so I can tuck that down in, and then quickly get some here because, you know, this glue dries super fast. So, okay, let me get it down here before it dries, and I've wasted all my glue. So, yeah, let's tuck it down in here. We can always add some. That was tucked in so good when it was dry. Let me see if I can do it when it's got wet glue on it. I don't want to tear it, so I don't want to use anything sharp to poke it down in there, so I'm just using my fingers. All right, yeah, that's pretty. Timeless colors. Okay, so the tip-in, maybe I will use some of those pictures and we could make a hinge and have them tipping out like a little double door kind of thing. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea. And it would kind of be like a collage because they would be sitting in the trees. So, let's see. Yeah, there were these pictures. I thought they were so cute when I opened up these pages. Let's get the biggest ones. That would be cool. So the biggest ones are this one, and I kind of mean the tallest ones would be cool. Let's see. This is a really cute. This is the back cover. That is about the right height. I really love that right there. Let's cut this out. I didn't even think about that till right now. I was just like, that is so beautiful, you know. And I'm in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I should save it for a journal, but you know, I have a lot of these magazines, and I just need to get over that and just use stuff and quit saving it. Right? That's what I'm trying to do. Not save it, just use it for whatever I'm doing, whether it's personal or for a journal. I'm going to cut out this door too. We'll see what happens here with the door. There's a door. It's an open door, and the kids are sitting at the top of it looks like a stairway maybe. There's a rail right there. There's flooring here, so I'm going to cut the flooring off. And we'll just see what happens. This could be really something interesting, maybe. Okay, and it could be different from what I planned in the beginning, or it could take on a whole, which it already is, taking on a whole other idea here. This is thick, so I want it, the door goes right up to the edge here, so I don't want to try to tear it off. I want to cut it out here. Okay, there we go. Oops, a little bit more. It's a pretty tall door. It goes above the picture. There we go. Okay. So this could be interesting. Let us now get this out of the way. Okay, so we still might need this. I'm going to keep that handy. Let me put, if I glue this down, well, I'm probably going to need a hinge or a couple hinges, which I have my scrap box here for too. I didn't mention that, but I do have my scrap box. Okay, so I'm just going to go with my first kind of like thoughts here and do what comes into my mind. So I just took a little break. I bet you didn't even miss me. But yeah, my husband got home from work and I had to go let him in because he didn't have his key. So I took that opportunity to have a chicken salad sandwich because when I started the video, I was thinking, oh, what's wrong with me? I feel something. Oh, I'm hungry. I forgot to eat lunch. Hello. So I went and ate lunch. Okay. So should I do this? I can put the door. Let's see. Actually, here's the knob, the door knob, so it opened this way. And then I could put the kids here in back of the door, so when you open, you see the kids. And then that could be it. So, or I could look for another tip in for over here, but I kind of like that. Like you open the door and the kids are behind the door, because that's what it was. The kids are inside of a room, or it was like, however it was. Yeah, it was like this. So let's get this done. So this piece I can glue down because this is not going to be tipped out. Just the door is going to be a tip out or a tip in. However you want to say it. To me, that's a tip in. That's when I first started junk journaling, I learned all about tip ins, and it's just a little, it's just a little flip out of some type. It can be small, it can be big, whatever you want it to be. Okay, so this is going to be completely glued down. I'm using my Fabri-Tac because, well, this is thick paper and it's slick. This is the outside back cover of the magazine, the Ideals magazine. So, okay, so this will be glued down. Just reminding myself of what I'm doing here. Okay. Oh, let's move it over a little bit, though. Let's move it over a little bit, because I want most of this to show after I put the door down, and I need a little room here to make a hinge for the door. Okay. So, okay, now my door is right here. Let's, let me go ahead, in case, I want to go ahead and cover this up over here. And so I need to see what kind of size of a strip I need. So I'm going to take the bottom part, or the part with the most green on it from the hill. So I'm going to take this part right here. And let me tear it with my ruler. Okay, so I just want the original book page to be covered over there. In case I decide not to do anything else over there, it will be collaged with this paper. Okay. But I am going to look for something, and I want to look in my bits basket too. Maybe there's a word, that I can tip in or something like that. There's some little pieces with words on them. Or maybe I need to even pause and go find something else. I think a word would be fun to tip in on the other side. So we shall see. So this is going over here. I think I'll put it like this. And yes, a little bit too long. I'm going to have to cut the ends off there. But let me get to the edge of the trees here so I don't cover up my pretty colorful trees. And then we'll cut the extra off. Can you see that okay? So this book page is completely covered, but I do have a bunch of extra here somehow, even though I measured. I have some extra. And I have that other strip that I'm going to use for my hinge, so I won't be really wasting any or too much of that page from the Ideals magazine. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're going to tip in our door. I'm going to get rid of this and this. We're going to use this as our hinge to hinge our door. So let's measure. So I said I wanted this to be on this side because of the door handle. So let's measure the length here and cut this off. And I'm going to cut it at the angle, same angle as the door. Maybe that would help me. And this side is, I just got a little bitty piece peeking out there. Okay. Now I'm going to fold this in half. Let's see, I think I want, this has less color on it. I kind of don't really need that blue in back of the door. But it's going to, well, let me see. It's going to look like, I guess we can have the blue. Let me see, do I want it like this? I think I want it like this, so I need to fold it this way. We'll see how that goes with my cuts I did. We'll recut it again if I need to before we glue the hinge on. Or maybe after we glue the hinge on. Yeah, after we glue the hinge on, we may need to trim this. Okay, so let's see which way this goes. Like this. Which way it'll fit the best. Okay, like this is how it's supposed to go. Okay, so we're going to glue it onto the door first, and then I can trim it before we glue it down to the page. Okay. This is kind of in my way, but I want you to be able to see what I'm doing because it's like not wanting to open anymore because I have probably too many pages in there, but I'm going to use the rest of the pages for this collab like I've been saying. Okay, so I'm going to cut that little piece off there, and the bottom is good. So now we will take our hinge, and I think I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac on this piece and glue it down here. So I just need glue on this right here. Let me get my glue flowing. So, yes, I am doing this on a Friday afternoon, and it's awesome because I get off early on Fridays for the summer. I only have to work half a day. We have summer days in the summer, but we have to work our regular hours, you know, our regular 8 hours all the rest of the days, and then on Friday we only have to work half a day, and that's just during the summer, and then the rest of the year is full days. So when summer comes around, we are really happy. And so yeah, and then I get to, depending on what I have to do, like today I have all my cleaning done already. I did it during the week. See, that's right on the edge of the page there. It's a little bit, I need to move it up. Let me, well, before that glue dries, let me kind of put it in the middle because the door sticks up a little bit above the page here and a little, excuse me, below the page there. Okay, so it's kind of in the middle and it's right to the edge here. So there's one tip in. Now, I think, you know, as I was talking and thinking about what I might put on the other side, I think a word would be really cool to tip in over here to maybe a word to describe my whole theme here, whatever it might be. It could be a little word out of here. So let me put this back over to the side, and we'll just look through here real quick, see if I have any words that jump out at me. The little things, that could be something. This one is a flower. Okay, no more words down in there. Let me see. Happy birthday, no. Love you. I don't think I want that. Hi. I like the little things best so far. But I might, let's see, these are all just, oh, here's bonjour. Bonjour. No, we don't need that. Well, I mean, it's okay, actually. I could use bonjour, couldn't I? I think I will leave that out. It's kind of, looks, that black color goes with the, even though it's not colorful, it kind of goes with the whole scene there. Okay, anything else? Yes, 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 that says, let's see, does this have a word? I love Sunday. Let's see, got a couple here. Squad. Live it up. Happy birthday again. Got lips and face. And another face. Those are cute. Those would be cute on the right. Those would be cute on a more modern looking spread. It's a girl and a boy, and it could be tip-ins. Or there's lips. The lips could be in the middle. I don't know. I'm wandering off now. Okay, so these are my possibilities. Bonjour. And we could tip that in over there, or that's very white, but it says the little things. I really like this one. I just want to look real quick. I'm going to put it there. And just look real quick at the book to see this, I mean the magazine here, to see if there's any words. Just look at a few pages here to make sure no words jump out at me. Now, there is a word jumping out at me, but it's small. It's friendship. And this is a friendship, or what do they call it? Yeah, they call it a friendship. The friendship edition of Ideals magazine. I wonder if there was a big friendship word, that would be like so perfect, right? The kids are friends. They're sitting inside the doorway there. But I kind of doubt that there's going to be any kind of big friendship word. You know what I mean? Let's see. Or we could take a whole different, type of tip in if we run into something. I like this picture of Grandma. It looks like Grandma and grandson there. Oh, there's another little picture. There's a lot of little pictures I can cut out in here, isn't there? Oh, look at this one. That's adorable. For the children, it says. Alright, so to a friend. Could put a poem there. That's a friendship poem. I could tip in a poem. Or I could tip in both of these together. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I kind of like that idea. I'm going to put a little bookmark here, my scissors. And I know I said just a couple pages, but I want to do something special. You know, I don't want to just, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you have to look at a few more pages to make it special, I guess, right? Collector's Corner. I really like that friendship, the idea of that friendship poem that I marked. There's another kind of poem about love there. Okay. All right, we're almost to the beginning here. I don't see any big words like friendship. That would be cool because the kids, they're sitting in the doorway and they're friends, but it looks like they're friends. It could be brother and sister, but they're being friendly with each other. All right, so let's go back to that poem. It's a poem and a quote, I guess, but I think this could make it kind of special to have a poem on the other side as a tip-in. I'm trying to cut on this line here. so I don't have to bring my paper cutter over. And we'll see how tall this is and see if we can make it, keep it on this paper and put it like right here. Oh, yep, it looks like it should fit. Okay, so, and what's on the back? Oh, it's just text, so that's even a nice back there to it. So let's cut it so that it kind of takes up this whole side. So about right here, I'll tear it, actually, there and up here. And okay. And what I do with my ruler, I stick it where, okay. Oh, here it is, under my magazine. Okay. Did you hear that? My dryer just buzzed. I got home from work. Like I said, I got off work early today. Got home from work. I put a load of clothes in the wash. Somebody else already had something in the dryer, so I put that in the washer, so I put their stuff in the dryer and put my stuff in it. That is very crooked. I would like that to be straight. I'm going to have to cut now because that's too little to tear. I'd like it to be a little straighter. Okay. And then, what else did I do since I've been home? I did something else, too, in the first, 20 minutes. I had put a load of laundry in and something else. And I sat down to do this video, and I realized I was hungry. So I was like, shoot, I really want to do this video, but I'm really hungry. So right after the video, I'm going to get myself a chicken salad sandwich. But then my husband knocked on the door, and I was like, oh, yeah, I got to unlock the door for him. So took that opportunity to make a quick chicken salad sandwich. Okay. Now we need another hinge. Let's see. So I might just make this a hinge right here, this piece right here, and just do it like this. Fold it right beside the poem. Let's see if this will work. So we won't have to have a separate hinge. We'll just fold that and glue it down right here. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be using this now. But I really like how this is turning out. It's simple, but I like how, let's see, it's everything from the magazine, it is. But it's so, from different pages. And it's so cool to take it out and put it back together in a different way. Okay, so let's glue this down on the edge of the page on this side. So we'll have two tip-ins. We'll have our color. And we'll have our timeless, which is, well, I mean, you could say, is friendship timeless? My timeless is the color, the autumn colors. Okay, so there we go. I think I'm going to call it done because I don't think this really goes now. The bonjour, we'll use that another day. But, pretty cute, I think. So here's our kids. I almost wish it showed what they were doing, but they look like they're looking down at something, so they must have something there that they're playing with. But I think that's pretty cute. We've got a little door. And then over here, it's a friendship poem by Amy Lowell. I'm not going to read it. And then right down here, a little quote. Some friendships are made by nature, some by contact, some by interest, and some by souls. Since that was short, I thought maybe I could read it to you, or read it for you. And so there we go. I think that's, I think that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because I really didn't know about the door. And that just is so perfect, right? All right, thanks, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day, and take care of yourself out there. See you then.